Okay, hello. Today we're going to do another video, and this time we're going to look at a Jones & Shipman. This is a cylindrical grinder or universal type, model 1300. Serial number is B012654. And this is a type machine EIU. That means that it's a internal grinding as well as external grinding in the same wheel head, and there's also a swiveling compound. There's also a workhead that can accept different tooling, face plates, chucks, dead center, live center. The headstock swivels. Currently, we have it wired for 220 volts. And we got some simple controls here. This is a longitudinal hand wheel for moving the table by hand left and right. There's also a fine feed dial. We also have the INFEED dial with a fine feed dial in the center, and also a coarse and fine ratio for moving the wheel from the front to back in a rapid movement. You have a manual feeding knob here, a lever that you can feed manually, and then you have a locking pin for 0. Also the adjustment here on the right side for the amount of increment. Each time the table reverses back and forth, it will do a pick feed. That's your increment. And that's adjusted here. So right now I could start our grinding wheel for you, first of all. So there's the grinding wheel, and now we're going to start to move our table. Just let that go a little bit. And we can go a little slower. So right now, if you were working with this machine, you would crank the wheel in until you touch your workpiece, and then you can feed down by hand with the dial, or you could use your pulse thing here, or you could put it into a automatic infeed if you were doing several workpieces. You have your tailstock on the right side, along with the adjustment for the table taper with the dial indicator. Again, the amount of increment here is adjusted by the knob on the side. Right now in this position, you can't turn this by hand. The gears are locked in the automatic mode. To stop that, you simply move that, and now this is free to rotate. All right, if you want to stop your table, you put the lever up, turn the speed off. It's also a means of plunge grinding, which can be done by rotating the knob here, and you have a continuous feed without your table moving. And again, you stop it by putting it in the center. The speed of that is also adjustable by the knob here next to that on the right. And let's see, so we're going to stop this video for now because we could be running out of time, and I'm going to turn around the machine and show you it's set up for ID grinding. Thank you. Okay, so this is part 2 now of our video on the Jones & Shipman tool room grinder, the model 1300 EIU. So I've shut off the grinding wheel now, and I do have most of the guarding removed from the machine. You can see all the pictures on our website of the guards that go here. But at this point, if everything is right, you can swing past the tailstock. A lot of times you'd have to take the tailstock off. And we bring our ID grinding wheel in. The grinding wheel and the ID grinding wheel share the same motor. In other words, if you had the belt on this ID spindle right now, which is behind this little cover, while the external wheel is running, you would always have your internal grinding wheel running. So usually, if you're going to be doing mainly external grinding, they remove the belt and leave it inside the housing here and only put it on when you need it. And vice versa, if you for some reason only use this machine as an internal grinder, you would probably want to take the belt going to the grinding wheel spindle, external grinding wheel spindle. So that's pretty much everything on the machine here. The workhead is here. That's the on and that's the off. You have different speeds. You change the belts inside the housing here. And also, there's an automatic lubrication system mounted on the side, as well as we can bring the camera around, as well as a coolant system, original Jones & Shipman coolant system. So there you have it. That's the Jones & Shipman. We do have lots of other machines to look at on our website, not just this. So feel free to look. Thank you very much.